So guys, it seems that the Xbox is officially done with. Let's talk about it. So I was scrolling through Twitter earlier today and found out that apparently Microsoft is running a new Xbox campaign. Let me just let you watch this first so you can see what's going on. So it's called "This is an Xbox," and you see it starts out with calling the Xbox an Xbox, and then all of a sudden you're seeing a phone called an Xbox. You're seeing an ROG Ally called an Xbox. You're seeing a laptop called an Xbox. That's an Xbox. That's an Xbox. They show a bento box. You're watching this on an Xbox. So, yeah, you see where they're going. They're basically calling literally everything under the sun an Xbox. I'm an Xbox. You're an Xbox. Your mom's an Xbox. This laptop's an Xbox. This speaker here's an Xbox. My Taco Bell cup is an Xbox. Well, let me just give you a little visual here of their visual campaign. Not the video, but yeah, this is an Xbox, that's an Xbox, that's an Xbox, that's a cat box. Haha, so funny. The funny thing is they actually have a quiz here where you can decide what's an Xbox. So let's take this little quiz here and see if we can get it. And we got 10 seconds. So is this an Xbox? Yeah, that's an Xbox. I'd agree that's an Xbox. That an Xbox? No, that's a laptop with Game Pass on it. Oh, okay, yeah, the Xbox app with Windows Pass. Okay. It's an Xbox? No. That an Xbox? I mean, it's got Game Pass on it, but it's not a literal Xbox Series X. That's an Xbox Series S. I'll agree with that. No, that's not an Xbox. No, that's not an Xbox. You can play Xbox games on it, but it's not an Xbox. No. That one is close though because you can natively download games and play them on there, so it's close. PC's kind of close too, but man, no, I'm not viewing this on the Xbox. So Microsoft, it seems like every few months decides to make their entire lineup more confusing. I feel like they think this is making it less confusing, but now you're just saying everything's an Xbox. And before you were saying only this is an Xbox, and before that you're saying this is an Xbox One, which actually has TV on it and stuff. You see, like, for years they've been kind of going back and forth. They just, like, I don't think they know what they're doing. This just makes it more confusing to your average consumer, I would think. Let's just start at the beginning. The OG Xbox made sense. It's just called Xbox. Like, what a great name. Next one's called Xbox 360. That was a great name as well. Next after that, you'd think they call it like Xbox 720, Xbox something else, but no. Xbox One. Like, I get it. They're going one because they want to have an all-in-one thing, but you already had an Xbox One. That was the first Xbox was your Xbox One. Why would you call another one an Xbox One? And then after that, they go to the Xbox Series X and S. Like, what does that mean? Why don't you just call it the Xbox 2 at this point, or Xbox 720? Again, something progressively that doesn't just not make sense. And then now everything is an Xbox. It's not now everything is an Xbox Series console. Everything is just an Xbox now. Let's see what the people think. Let's start with YouTube here and kind of scroll down. And yeah, I'm an Xbox. You're an Xbox. Xbox basically became Stadia. Yep, it's true because, like, let's look at this again. This right here on your laptop, you can download some games you're playing natively, so that's fine. Same here, but on your TV, you're streaming games, guys. You're just streaming games. It's a Stadia. That's literally what Stadia was. You can connect your controller to the TV, you play, and that thing died in like a year or whatever it was. Your phone as well, you're streaming. I get it. Streaming works sometimes, but not always. Also, Fire Stick streaming. That's streaming. Maybe you can download some games natively to the VR device. I don't know. Never tried it, honestly. But yeah, you see what I'm saying. From 360 era to this, WTF happened. I agree. Like, this is why so many of my videos I'm like highlighting 360 stuff, because it's still cool. Especially looking back on stuff from like 2005, 2010, you can see the kind of the personalities of gamers and stuff that they're really coming out because Xbox, promoted that back then. Not anymore though. It's really just that's an Xbox. It's just it's very annoying, and it'll makes your blood boil. Rip Xbox consoles. Yeah, I mean, it's just, again, I feel like the Xbox One was kind of the beginning of the end, but this is truly just like Xbox is done for. And the biggest thing is, like, let's take a step back here. I don't mind them putting Xbox streaming stuff on TVs and other stuff. Like, that's cool. But the fact is they've kind of said, like, your Xbox consoles, yeah, who cares about those? Put those to the side. Like, you spend $500 on it, but who cares? Put it to the side. What you really want is your Xbox TV or your ROG Ally or your phone, so you can stream Xbox games. Like, that's what they're pushing. It almost feels like they're just discounting the value of a real Xbox console now, and that shouldn't be discounted because there's so many additional things you can do on Xbox console you can't do on your TV or your phone or your laptop or whatever. On a Xbox, you can put a game disc in, you can put a 360 game in, you can put a Xbox One game in, you can put a Series X game in, and play it on the real hardware locally with no lag. We haven't talked about that yet. But streaming, you're always gonna have some lag with that. Especially now, there's still lag. It's gotten better, but still, there is lag. So you're not gonna boot up your Xbox on your TV. You know, your Xbox on your TV here. You're not gonna boot that up and play Call of Duty because you're gonna be lagging too much to to play competitively or anything. You know, stumbling on my words now, but you know what I'm saying. Why don't you talk about the benefits of your store, platform, and games over competitions? Then that's how you get people to purchase your stuff, not vague promotions. Well, yeah, I can agree with that. The Xbox I knew died a long time ago. Yep. You can call it an Xbox, but if you can't play most Xbox games natively, what's the point? So that's another point here, is that you can't play all the Xbox games on these other Xboxes. Like on your TV, I would assume I actually don't know, but I would assume there's like a small percentage of the games you can actually stream through there, and only maybe only Game Pass games. I don't know exactly how that works, but I know for sure that you're not playing every single Xbox game on your TV or your phone or your laptop. I know for sure, like I've tried to play Xbox Game Pass games on my PC, and it's kind of a different bundle of games than are on your Series X or Series S, that sort of thing. So it's just different games, which is also confusing because everything's an Xbox, but not everything can play all the Xbox games. So it's just another confusing point. So let's keep scrolling. It'll be great when we can play our purchase games instead of relying on what's available on Game Pass. Yep, that's another point. I don't know that you can play all of your actual purchase games on these streaming devices. And praying that the upcoming handheld isn't cloud-based and allows us to install games. That's another interesting point because I have this article pulled up here where a couple of days ago, or I think it was yesterday actually, Microsoft confirms they plan to release an Xbox handheld, but it's years away. So I don't know if I believe this. Like, as cool as it would be for them to release a real handheld, it's probably going to be like a streaming handheld if they even release it. And second of all, I don't trust that they'll ever release it because when they say years away, like the way Xbox is going right now, there's not going to ever be another Xbox console. Like, they just put the Xbox console to the wayside. At this point, like if you were to watch this ad campaign today and see that they're calling literally everything under the sun an Xbox, why do you think they're going to release an actual Xbox console again? They don't care about the console. They care about this other stuff here. If they really cared about the console, here's what I'm thinking. I don't mind that they're putting streaming games on TVs and phones and stuff. Like, that's a cool alternative. But why not call Xbox? Like, the brand and the consoles stay along Xbox. And this other streaming stuff you call, like, Microsoft Streaming, Xbox Streaming, and Microsoft Gaming. Something that's under the same umbrella but different, so you can categorize them differently. Rather than saying, you're just making this broad statement that everything is the same, but at the same time, it's not actually the same because different games work on different platforms. So, like, you can't play the same games on your laptop as you can play on your Series X. It's just like Microsoft loves to make their stuff confusing. They love it, man, all the time. And just for fun, let's go to eBay and type in Xbox and see what pops up. See if a TV pops up. No, that's an Xbox Series X. That's an Xbox Series X. That's an Xbox 360. That's a Series S. That's a Series. Oh my gosh, what is that? That's a Series X, but it oof. That looks like did they like patch that up with drywall putty or something? What am I looking at? That's absurd. Oh, this dude's got 39,000 gamer score though. You never know what you're gonna find. This is one of the things that I personally will miss if Xbox stops making consoles. It's like it's so fun to see what gamers sell, like their old used consoles. It's just fun to see what they leave them on them, see what they sell, or see what they leave on them, and see what they do to them. You're not gonna buy a TV from somebody and be like, oh, what Xbox stuff did they leave on it? What X? I don't know, man. Just not great. Guys, let me know down below what you think about it. Not a huge fan of the way things are going now. You know, I crap on PlayStation plenty because I think their new PS5 lineups they just feel physically cheap. They're just cheaping out on a lot of stuff and it's expensive. But at least PlayStation is making new consoles and really committing to the whole console lineup and not just saying bye-bye PlayStation. That TV's a PlayStation now, and your PlayStation console's the same exact thing, so we're not making another console. It's just it's very frustrating. Yeah, let's actually let me check out Twitter here. Twitter's always got some good comments. Let's see what they think as well. Whoever proved this should be fired. Yeah, I can agree. Xbox software only confirmed. Yep. Yeah, I mean, in the future, I was mentioning this earlier, but I feel like in the future, and by future I mean 3 months from now, you're gonna walk into Walmart and see a blister pack with a Xbox controller and a Fire Stick, and that's like they're gonna call this the Xbox Series. Dumb. I don't know, man. Also, this is another interesting point that I didn't mention is that, yeah, I mean, at this point, it's not long until your PlayStation is an Xbox as well, because there's going to be a little icon on there that says, let's play Xbox games. You click on that. You don't even have to have a real Xbox to play Xbox games. You just buy the PS5 and you can play Xbox games on that as well. It's just, it's It's frustrating when they had the 360 and the 360 was awesome, and then it's just like been off the deep end since then. So guys, let me know down below what you think. I'll see you next time.